Being chosen by God is a truly extraordinary experience, one that many people yearn for. It signifies a special recognition and purpose that God has set aside for you. However, this honor often comes with its own set of challenges, the most significant of which is a period of isolation. This time of separation can be deeply challenging and confusing, as it is not merely about being selected for something important. It also involves undergoing a rigorous process of training and preparation. Understanding this can help you navigate the complexities of isolation more effectively and see it as a part of a greater plan designed to help you grow and ultimately fulfill your divine purpose. When God chooses you, it often means that you are being prepared for a significant role or mission that requires more than just ordinary readiness. This preparation involves isolation, a time when you might find yourself separated from the usual support systems and social interactions you're accustomed to. Many people find this aspect of their journey particularly difficult to accept because it forces them to confront changes and challenges they are not initially prepared for. This process of isolation might feel like a setback or a punishment, but it is, in fact, an integral part of the training that is necessary for your spiritual and personal development. Isolation serves several crucial purposes that are essential for your growth and preparation. Firstly, it acts as a protective measure against negative influences and distractions that could otherwise impede your spiritual growth. During this time, you may find that people or situations that were once part of your life are no longer present. For instance, you might experience the loss of friendships that seemed vital, or you may face unexpected changes in your jobs or other areas of life. These changes, while seemingly disruptive, are actually part of God's plan to shield you from influences that could hinder your progress. The removal of certain people or situations from your life is not a random act, but a carefully orchestrated part of your training. God, in His wisdom, understands that for you to grow and achieve your purpose, you need to be in an environment that supports your development. When you are isolated from harmful influences, you are given the opportunity to focus more deeply on your spiritual path and personal growth. This separation allows you to distance yourself from distractions and influences that do not align with your spiritual goals. In practical terms, this means that during your time of isolation, you might face challenges such as losing touch with friends who were not contributing positively to your life, or experiencing job changes that seem inconvenient, but are ultimately designed to redirect your focus. It's important to remember that these disruptions are not punishments, but part of the necessary process to prepare you for a greater purpose. By isolating you from harmful influences, God is ensuring that you remain focused on what truly matters for your growth and development. Isolation also provides you with the space and time needed to reflect deeply on your life and your relationship with God. When you are removed from the usual hustle and bustle of everyday life, you have the opportunity to engage in self-reflection and spiritual contemplation. This period of solitude allows you to evaluate your life's direction, reconsider your goals, and align yourself more closely with your divine purpose. It's a time to seek God's guidance more earnestly and to develop a clear understanding of the path He has set for you. Moreover, this period of isolation helps you build resilience and self-reliance. It is a time when you learn to depend more fully on God and less on external sources of support. In the absence of familiar comforts and connections, you become more aware of your own inner strength and your need for divine guidance. This realization helps you develop a deeper trust in God's plan and His timing, which is crucial for fulfilling your purpose. Another important aspect of isolation is that it allows you to cultivate and refine your unique spiritual gifts. Everyone has been given specific talents and abilities that are meant to be used for a greater purpose. However, these gifts often need time and space to be fully developed and understood. During your time of isolation, you have the opportunity to explore and enhance these gifts, such as the ability to teach, heal, or offer guidance. This period of solitude provides the ideal environment for honing your skills and preparing to use them effectively in service to God's kingdom. This process of developing your spiritual gifts is not always easy. It requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to grow. However, the isolation provides a focused environment where you can engage in this development without the distractions and interruptions of everyday life. By dedicating yourself to this growth, you become better equipped to fulfill the role that God has prepared for you and to contribute positively to His work in the world. Additionally, isolation helps you to detach from worldly distractions and attachments. In today's fast-paced and often chaotic world, it is easy to become entangled in material pursuits and superficial concerns. God uses isolation to help you step away from these distractions and to focus on what truly matters. This period of separation allows you to reevaluate your priorities and to seek deeper, more meaningful connections with God. As you detach from worldly attachments, you also become more attuned to your spiritual needs and desires. This increased awareness helps you to develop a stronger, more focused relationship with God. It's a time to explore what it means to live a life aligned with His will and to prepare yourself for the greater purpose He has set for you. By removing external distractions, you create space for a deeper connection with God and a clearer understanding of your role in His plan. Throughout this period of isolation, you may encounter moments of frustration and loneliness. It's natural to feel this way when you are separated from your usual support systems and social interactions. However, it's important to remember that these feelings are part of the process and that God is with you every step of the way. This time of solitude is an opportunity to deepen your trust in Him and to develop a stronger, more resilient faith. In the end, the purpose of isolation is to prepare you for a greater role and to help you fulfill your divine purpose. It is a time of growth, reflection, and preparation. By understanding and embracing this period of isolation, you can navigate it more effectively and emerge stronger, more focused, and better prepared for the role that God has planned for you. The challenges and difficulties you face during isolation are not without purpose. They are part of a carefully designed plan to help you grow and develop in ways that will ultimately benefit you and those around you. By accepting and understanding this process, you can make the most of your time of isolation and prepare yourself for the greater purpose that lies ahead. Another significant aspect of isolation is that it helps you detach from worldly distractions and attachments. In the modern world, we are constantly surrounded by stimuli and distractions that can pull us away from our spiritual focus. Social media, work pressures, entertainment, and other daily distractions often take up much of our time and energy. This constant noise can make it difficult to concentrate on our spiritual journey and to cultivate a deep, meaningful relationship with God. When you are in isolation, these distractions are removed, providing you with the opportunity to clear your mind and heart. Without the usual interruptions, you can focus more fully on what truly matters in your spiritual life. This separation from worldly attachments allows you to center your thoughts on your relationship with God and on the spiritual goals He has set for you. It's a chance to realign your priorities and to cultivate a deeper understanding of your faith. This detachment also helps you to evaluate what is truly important in your life. When you are removed from the usual sources of distraction, you have the space to reflect on your values and goals. This period of solitude can be a time of deep introspection, where you consider what you want to achieve in your spiritual journey and how you can align your life with God's will. It helps you to let go of material concerns and to focus on developing a richer, more fulfilling relationship with God. In addition to helping you focus on your spiritual life, isolation prepares you for a greater calling. By removing the noise and chaos of everyday life, you gain a clearer perspective on your purpose and the role you are meant to play in God's plan. This preparation phase is essential for ensuring that you are ready to embrace the responsibilities and challenges that come with your calling. It equips you with the inner strength and clarity needed to fulfill your divine purpose effectively. During this time, you might also engage in practices that help you deepen your relationship with God. This can include prayer, meditation, studying spiritual texts, and other activities that nurture your faith. These practices are important for building a strong foundation for your spiritual journey and for preparing you to take on the role that God has planned for you. The insights and understanding gained during this period of isolation can provide guidance and inspiration as you move forward. Ultimately, the time of isolation is about preparing you for a greater purpose. It's a period of growth and transformation that helps you to discover and develop your spiritual gifts and to detach from worldly distractions. By embracing this time of solitude, you position yourself to better understand and fulfill the role that God has set for you. The experiences and insights gained during this period can lead to a deeper, more meaningful relationship with God and a greater capacity to serve others. As you navigate through this time of isolation, it's important to remain open and receptive to the process. Trust that God has a purpose for this period of solitude and that it is an integral part of your spiritual journey. Embrace the opportunity to grow and to refine your gifts, and use this time to focus on what truly matters. By doing so, you will emerge from isolation better prepared to fulfill your divine calling and to make a positive impact in the world. In summary, isolation is a powerful tool for discovering and developing your unique spiritual gifts and for detaching from worldly distractions. It provides the time and space needed for self-reflection, growth, and preparation. By embracing this period of solitude, you can deepen your relationship with God, refine your abilities, and prepare yourself for the greater purpose He has planned for you. During periods of isolation, a profound transformation often takes place, reshaping your understanding of strength and support. This time of solitude provides an invaluable opportunity to deepen your reliance on God and recognize the true source of your strength. Isolation, while challenging, serves as a critical period for personal growth and spiritual development. It pushes you to lean more heavily on God, especially during moments of loneliness or when you feel unsupported. This period is not merely about enduring solitude, but about discovering and embracing the divine support that sustains you. In the midst of isolation, it's common to feel a sense of disconnection from the world and from those around you. This disconnection can be particularly difficult if you're used to having a robust support system or a bustling social life. However, isolation forces you to confront a crucial truth. Your ultimate strength and support come from your relationship with God. This realization often emerges gradually as you navigate through the trials and limitations of being alone. It becomes increasingly clear that, while human connections are valuable, they are not the ultimate source of your strength. As you face the challenges of isolation, you may find that you are pushed to your limits, both emotionally and spiritually. This is where the true test of faith begins. In these moments of vulnerability, you have the chance to experience God's presence more intimately. You learn to rely on prayer, meditation, and scripture to guide you through your struggles. The absence of external support forces you to seek comfort and strength in your relationship with God. This shift in perspective can be transformative as you come to understand that God's guidance and strength are not only crucial, but also the foundation of your well-being. The process of learning to rely on God during isolation involves developing a deeper level of trust. It requires you to surrender your worries and fears to Him, acknowledging that you are not in control of everything. This can be a difficult transition, especially if you have been accustomed to managing your life independently. However, isolation provides a unique opportunity to practice trust and faith. As you let go of the need to control every aspect of your life, you open yourself up to experiencing God's guidance in new and profound ways.